I'm getting a little fed up with this crap. So every time I turn around, the man's got some more crap on his cell phone. He hits a button. He puts his cell phone up my face. I'm like, buddy, I'm an idiotic, stupid dog. I'm smelling your cell phone. I can tell it's been in a bathroom someplace. If you want me to look at this crap you got on the cell phone, please wash it. Because the first thing I'm doing is I'm inundated with this olfactory parade marching right through my nostrils. Don't take your cell phone in the bathroom, or at least learn how to wash it. Jeez. So he waits and he says, come on, just look at it. It's a headline. It says, did Harry Styles spit on Chris Pine over Olivia Wilde with an E? And I was like, God bless. This is what we're worrying about? I don't know. Did Russia invade Ukraine? I mean, is there a freaking nuclear reactor that they're bombing, or they're shooting mortars at back and forth over each other in Ukraine? It's the Zaporizhzhia, the nuclear reactor. I think it's the Zaporizhzhia nuclear reactor. And I mean, everybody's wondering if it's going to blow up. As an idiotic, stupid dog, I want to say one thing. Zaporizhzhia. I was wondering how you would say that, because when I was like, this is how they spell this freaking place where this nuclear reactors. It's Zaporizhzhia. Who spells shit with a double ZH? A back-to-back ZH. You got a ZH in there, that's enough. You don't need two straight ZHs. I don't know who was thinking that crap up. They were getting carried away. You should revise that crap. Like the conservative Republicans want to revise the Constitution. If you want to change the rules of the game, it's because your side sucks. That's the thing. You always lose because you suck. You have to cheat. You want to change the rules of the game. This is the other thing. Zaporizhzhia? Every word in the earth has been said into our cell phones. And the man, he could bring it up. You could look at it. Any word you want to have on the earth could be pronounced. Zaporizhzhia could be pronounced. And you could memorize it so you could say it yourself. I was wondering who this guy Chris Pine even was. But then I realized, because he looked like he was the guy from that movie where he had to go hack a bunch of Indians' fingers off. And he won an Oscar. It looks like his little brother, exactly. Then I realized he's already 42 years old, so maybe he's his little brother, but he looks like he's like 24. Then I realized he's the guy from The Office. I was like, am I been put in a time machine? And then I finally saw he had some gray wings. He had a few gray wings on his temples, But I was wondering, that was the guy from The Office. And he was the guy who gave Jim a hard time. And here he is later getting spit on by Harry Styles. And I was wondering, why is this guy like, he got spit on in mid-clap. He was clapping and somebody spit right on his clap. Man, that's worse than when the other guy hit the other guy at the Oscars thing. Those two, whatever you would say, they're having troubles because, they come from a more, what we would say, a volatile kind of a culture. No, not a culture. Neighborhood. I don't know. That's just a bad joke. I'm sorry. But this guy, those two boys, don't say that. Don't say that. That was the wrong thing. Those two young gentlemen. But I feel like they're slapping each other like a couple kids in a nursery rhyme over here. There are a couple third graders going around a merry-go-round, and one of them liked the girl with the big lollipop, so the other one smacked the other one. So you say boy, but you should never say boy because it's two black guys, so you can't say boy, but it was a mistake. I mean, even dogs, that was when I should get a slap right there. I was wanting to talk about Chris Pine, and all of a sudden I was talking about two guys slapping each other in a, thing. I thought it was all made up from the beginning. But let me tell you something. You can't say the B-O-Y word. You can't do it. It's not today. You can't. Not when it was over slapping each other like that. So I screwed the whole thing up. The one guy, he was a handsome, robust guy. He could have kicked Harry Styles' butt. I'm sure he could have kicked his butt. Harry, never let a woman, care that much. I wouldn't let listen, I'm a stupid idiotic dog. I wouldn't pay half of a grocery bill for my ex-wife. What are you, stupid? I mean, the ex-girlfriend, will spit on somebody for that. And this guy, he gets spit on mid-clap. You got to stand up and bitch slap somebody. You got to throw a punch. You get spit on in mid-clap. I mean, if you're slapped and the other guy's bigger. First off, I will say this. If that one black guy come up on me and try to slap me because I cracked a joke about his wife's bald head, I would have popped him in his face. I would have busted his head open. As a dog, I would have bit his kneecap and rent it. I would have pulled some of his tendons loose at his kneecap, and then I would have bit his Achilles tendon and said, go out, get back in your seat before I go for your jugular, you half-wit. That's what I would have done, but I wasn't there to do that. Also, if I was the Chris Payne guy, I would say, you can't spit on me in mid-clap. You could do some spitting on me. I might look the other way. Spit on me in mid-clap. But I guess this Chris Payne guy, he's so cool he could be spit on. And he doesn't care. It's like I don't know what he is. He's like a superstar, movie star, and whatever. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't. If you could look up any word like Zaporizhzhia and be able to say it, I mean, just think about it. Just